Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Third Age Reforged. My name is Mighty Eskimo 6 and thank you for joining me today. Today we have a very fast-paced battle. This is a 2v2 of men and orcs. Evil men and orcs, I should say. So we have Rudar, led by Thanatos. He has some Rudar clansmen. They are upgraded, so they're, unless I'm wrong, but these guys look a lot more, different than Rudar, the regular clansmen. They look a lot better. He also has over here Dunman Outrunners, so very, very fast indeed, guys. And more Troll Hunters. We have Rudar Axemen in the back. We have Anorien Pikemen over here. Black Wolves, they're hiding. And Anorien Pikemen, Dunman Pikemen, Rudar Swordsmen, looks like a couple of units of them. Over here we have more Dunman Pikemen. They're bracing, they're ready for, fighting. Dunman Hunters over here, they are kind of, and Rudar Marksmen, they're ready to pepper the enemy. We have Clansmen and Richwhelm and Slavers and more Troll Hunters. And over here we have the Anorien Nobles with his general. On to his ally, which is Numenor. We have a hidden unit of the Numenorian cohort. Numenor is led by Nawaki, by the way. We have some Belger Pikemen, looks like 2 units. We have some Pharazim Swordmasters, which is where his general is. We have Seafarers of Nindamos, 1 unit. Over here, Numenorian Shield Guard, they're spread out. We have Seafarers and Numenorian cohort, 1 more of each, they're hiding. We have hidden Numenorian Steelbows, although, these stakes kind of reveal their position. We have hidden Pharazim Nobles and Numenorian Vanguard. I mean, those guys just look so good. I love them. Alright, and then on to the archers, which is Belger archers. Looks like just 2 of them. So definitely Numenor is, quality rather than quantity. Over here we have Rune, led by the Holy Roman Emperor of Mr. Meany. I'm going to call it that until I actually know what everything means. But Holy Roman Empire, Mr. Meany. He has Variag mercenaries, looks like 2 units of them. He has a very stacked front line of Loki Gamprim and Flagrim. I mean, just look at that. That is a very formidable front line. It will last for a while. Back here we have Eastron crossbowmen, 2 units of them, and some Eastron clansmen. They are armored up as well, 1 on each flank, it would seem. And we have Locust Scion Rim. And on his general, another unit of Scion Rim right there. His general is in the Camul's Dragon Knights. There he is, right there. So very mobile general, indeed. Over here we have the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. We will start with the Trolls. They are led by Rob Goblin, so it makes sense. We have 2 Cave Trolls. Be very, very interesting to see what goes on with them. We'll have a Goblin King's Bodyguard for the general. We have Heavy Goblin Halberds, looks like 3 people, 3 units of the Halberds, and then 1 White Uruk Fearmonger. We have Heavy Goblin Spears, we got plenty of them. We got 1, 2, 3 units of them. We also have Heavy Goblin Crossbows, looks like 3 units of them. And I'm sure a lot of hidden units as well. So let's just go full time it. Like someone with a real job and you're a full timer, Okay, that went kind of bad, but you know what? We're going ×1. So everyone's just trying to line up. Looks like the skirmish phase is going to begin. Thanatos is bringing his Dunman Hunters ahead of his marksmen, kind of being the bait. Over here we can see that the Heavy Goblin Crossbows they're trying to move up. Getting ready for the skirmish phase. Over here we have the Scion Rim going on either end of the Variag mercenaries, just in case of a cav charge, which is over on this side. Over here you can see that the Nawaki is bringing forth his cav. I apologize for the banners. I tried to get new info, but I can't. Oh well, too bad. So sorry. Yeah, you just gotta love it how you can just kind of first person it a bit. It's pretty cool. Over here we do have a General Sally. This is pretty dangerous, but if it works, you know, it works. So, hold on, is that guy like a Nazgul? Is that a... Oh yeah, that's cool. Duh. You know, I never noticed that before. Like, ever. It's pretty... That's pretty cool, though. I've never noticed that in all of the things. I must be totally blind. But... Oh my gosh, I was not paying attention. There goes the Snaga skirmishers and the trolls just going right in. Hornetine nobles trying to block it out. Oh, they gotta be careful that the Hornetine nobles don't run into the stakes that the marksmen place. But the nobles need to get out of there, as trolls are pretty good against horses. So, oh, there they go. Oh, they managed to get away. Pretty good. And oh, Camel's Dragon Knights. Oh, will they charge? Oh, there goes one of the marksmen, Captain Medudes. Looks like the Dragon Knights are pulling back, and Thanatos is bringing his clansmen a little back. These Belgar archers are now pretty exposed, but they do have a good line of fire. There they go, that's good volley, but now they are receiving arrows from the Variag mercenaries. And over here we have the nobles. They're trying to do some distracting methods. They did have a little charge against these mercenaries. Pretty good job. Over here the Belgar archers over here are shooting at these mercenaries, and this front line is about to engage. I would say that the orcs of the Misty Mountains are going to come and push on this. Oh my goodness, Camul's Dragon Knights charged into the Belgar archers, and now the nobles are trying to get after them, but it looks like the Dragon Knights are going to escape. Over here the trolls are going in for yet another charge, and yes, they are pushing through, as we can see, through the front lines, all the way into the back lines, and more troll hunters. I mean, that's good thing they have troll hunters when they're fighting trolls, right? They're here and they're trying to fight them back, but swordsmen and pikemen, you know, these are just the lower tier units of Rudar. They're just getting run over by all these trolls. A couple of javelins going in, taking them out. Over here we got the Rudar clansmen. They're fighting out, doing what they can. Oh, and it's what a beautiful thing it is to see trolls and men, evil men, fighting each other. Does the heart of good men good. Over here, heavy goblin spears moving in, not even charging, they're just marching right into the fray. Goblin infantry is just swarming over this place. We have Dunman pikemen, they're trying to slowly move up to support, but now trolls are just charging through the line, knocking over men left and right. Some trolls have fallen, others continue pushing through. Trollshaw axe throwers, they are, oh, I forgot to mention them. They're in the middle of melee. They probably shouldn't. They should probably be throwing their axes, as their name implies. And more archer fire going over. The White Wolf Fearmongers are engaging the enemy, the front line of swordsmen and Dunman pikemen. Will they be able to break through? Tune in later. Over here we do have the Seafarers, and they're still pretty hidden. They're waiting, and the Phrasm nobles have kind of engaged a little bit. There is a Numenorian shield guard unit. Oh, I didn't even notice these warlords. I am terrible. Perception -1, guys. But the warlords, these nobles are going in for the charge. Not a good charge. They didn't have their lances down, but I mean, let's give it to them that they tried. And now the warlords are going in for the rear charge. The Dragon Knights are going in for the shield guard. It's kind of risky for the shield knight. I mean, for the Dragon Knights, they're going against the shield guard. Maybe they will be able to kill Camul. Is he dead already? Yeah, confirmed. Camul's not a really good, you know, he dies pretty quickly. Maybe that's why I never noticed him. Anyway, the Scion Rim going in after the nobles. They're about to wait. They're about to break. They're at 23. Oh, there they go. Now they're steady. The Dragon Wrath's warlords, they're moving around. Going to possibly go after those archers. But now the real, over here, the front lines going in. Rudar swordsmen, White Wolf Fearmongers. The spears. Over here, the swordsmen are going out of range of these Dunman pikemen support. They're pushing through, but they're not being supported as they should. Over here, though, we have the Hornetine pikemen. They're going to hold for a while. Rudar axemen and throwers, axe throwers, they're doing a really good job. In comes the Goblin King. He comes charging in. You know, this is the hall of the... Oh, dang, it's not the hall of... Dang it! Over here we do have the Dunman Outrunners. They're going to try coming in the back, although they have to be worried about their own stakes. That is, you know, a bit of a problem. Heavy Goblin Crossbows, they're trying to fight back against, you know, the enemy. Over here we do have Goblin Spears. They're trying to pull back, guard against these Outrunners. And over here we do have Dunman Hunters firing from their little hill. Not the best location. I mean, it'd be better if the hill was taller, but they're doing a good job. Over here, Goblin Spears going in, trying to hold, you know, push through, but the Swordsmen and Pikemen are doing a good job. Oh, actually, these are Axemen. Never mind. I'm not good with names. But now the Anorien Pikemen, you know, they're getting pretty thin. This unit is down. Oh, never mind. They're a thin unit, but they're covering a long section of it. So they're doing a really good job. Rudar Swordsman 35 routing Dunman Pikemen. There is a tiny gap here that the Goblins could try, but they're getting peppered. Halberds don't like arrows. Over here we have Blackback Mountain Berserkers, which were hiding earlier. Now we know that where they are. They're not pushing through, but they are pretty good. But if they can't reach their enemy, they're bound to die by the enemy hands. Witch Realm and Slaver charging in, going against the Blackback Mountain Berserkers. Pretty good counter, I'd say. They're both very, very elite troops. They'll be able to keep each other in place for a while. Over here, Black Wolves are trying to go around. Over here, the Dragon's Wrath Warlords going after the Numenorian cohort. This is where, and the Seafarers of Nimendos, they're throwing over the Flag Rim. The Flag Rim and Gamp Rim, they're coming in. Over here, the Swordmasters are holding the line against the Flag Rim. Belliger Archers trying to reposition over more volleys, and boy, is it beautiful. In come the Belliger Pikemen. They're going in fast. Okay, as fast as pikemen go in a pike wall. Over here, Flag Rim have managed to surround the Numenorian cohort on this flank. They're fighting hard, the Numenorians, but they're not being able to do too much as they're being surrounded by Gamp Rim and Eastron Clansmen. You have Numenorian steel bows on this flank, and they're firing for all it's got. They're giving it all she's got, Captain. Well, I say so as they're not firing. Okay, there we go. Now they're all reloading, and we will follow this volley. And vroom. Okay, there we go. A little bit of friendly fire, but it's going right into this Flag Rim right here, and that's a tree. And there it is. Now here come the Belliger Pikemen. They're coming in, reinforcing these Flag Rim and Scion Rim. They're kind of trapped between some cohorts and pikemen. If only these were Roman cohorts. Oh, I remember like the test patch in the early versions of the patches and everything, and these guys had javelins, and they were real Roman legionaries, and they were awesome. I heart Rome, by the way. You know, Rome 1, great. Over here, the Swords Masters are still holding on. That's a tree again. They're still doing what they can. Archers flying, you know, arrows flying, going zip, zip, zoom. Oh, that's lasers, sorry. Numenorian cohort, Seafarers of Nimendos. I can't see, but at Black Wolves, this is where the lines kind of unite. The Outrunners are routing, not good for them, but the Entmore Troll Hunters, they've managed to kind of secure a way over here. Dragon Wrath Warlords down to 0. Troll Hunters could fire a very, very good volley into these Berserkers right here, Blackback Mountain Berserkers, and that is probably what they're doing right now. And it's just going to be brutal, absolutely brutal. These guys, they may be feeling victorious right now, but yeah, these javelins are very, very dangerous, and even Berserkers can't hold up to the javelins. We'll watch the volley go. Oh, there they go. There's the volley. All right. Even though they're 2 HP, it's helping them out, but not doing too well. Over here, the halberds are not. They just get outreached by these pikemen, which is not good for the goblins at all. Not at all. Goblin King's bodyguard trying to push their way through, but the Anorien pikemen, we know what the Anorien pikemen are, and they're just good. They're one of the, oh, there goes Rune's General in the midst of Numenorians and Black Wolves. They're doing a very, very good job indeed. As I was saying about the Anorien pikemen, they're probably like the second best pike unit in the game, maybe third. They're up there. Over here is the General Goblin King, or the Goblin King. He's doing what he can. He's poking with his sword and not his sword arm, you know, because those are two different things. Yeah, they are with this guy, but he's doing pretty good for himself in the midst of pikemen, you know, up in their face. But they're surrounding him, and a lot of spears. Oh wow, he got another one. Okay, don't mess with that Goblin King. Dunman Hunters coming around. Over here we have Heavy Goblin Crossbows engaged with the Enmore Troll Hunters, and the Dunman Hunters come in and their axes are ready and chopping down these retreating goblins. Snaga Skirmishers throwing their javelins for all it's got. You know, there's only like, what, 21 of them. There's not going to do so much, but they're going to do what they can. Goblin crossbows are shooting. Halberds trying to move up and protect them. Their archers, their ranged thing. The Goblin General's still fighting on. It's pretty surprising. But, you know, he's doing a very good job. Running the pikemen, reforming. Marksmen and pikemen forming a front line. Over here are the Witch Realm and Slavers. They really are wrapping up these Blackback Mountain Berserkers. They're being pinched between Rudar Clansmen and Troll Hunters. And over here, I would say Rune is pretty much wiped out. Over here, there is a clash between the very battered Swordmasters and some Flagrim. But, you know, the quality of the Swordmasters, and they are pretty much even numbers right now. I mean, you can tell, pretty even. In come the Nobles in the rear charge. There they go. We're routing, and Rune's probably making a desperate last stand here on this tiny hill. In come the last of the Nobles for their Noble charge, and you know, it's definitely the Noble standard for them going. Oh, they just routed them. Definitely the Noble standard. Oh my goodness, Variag Mercenaries routing. Flagrim are holding on, barely. Nope, they lost. They routed. I would say that is it for Rune. Rune is in full retreat except for a handful of crossbows. A handful of crossbows is all that is left of Rune. It's not going to make much of a difference. Sad to say. Seafarers and Nindimos, they're moving in. Going to try wrapping around the last of the goblins. Renadin Nobles charging into these goblins, these goblin crossbows. Yeah, that is basically the last heavy goblin halberds, Dunman Hunters, and some Snaga Skirmishers secretly hidden here. Dang, this Goblin King's been doing good for himself. He even got some Goblin Spear reinforcements. So he's not alone right now, but he's a little tired. He's just taking a little breather from all the killing that he's done today. But he's gonna have to do a little bit more because the Goblin King's bodyguard's down to 23, and how much are they running on? They're down to 14. Okay, so they're not doing too well. Here comes the Goblin King's bodyguard. He's trying to kind of rally the troops, go after these Witch Realm and Slavers, I'm sure. Going in for a glorious charge from into the back, but will he get there before the Numenorian cohort slams into his rear? No, he's going after the Numenorian cohort. After these Rudar marksmen. There he goes. He's going in. He's swinging with both arms. Oh, he done a good job right there. Numenorian cohort just running right by, going after these goblin spears right there. But now it's just going to be a steamroll. Witch Realm Slavers, Swordmasters coming in. Yeah, this bodyguard's doing what they can, and he gets killed by one of the marksmen. Marksman definitely didn't kill him how he would have preferred. A nice arrow in between the eyes, but an axe would work too. And I would believe that is one of the foes, and the goblins are in full retreat. And I would say Rune is in full retreat, so, just glorious victory. Whatever Total War game you like the best is insert victory quote here. Anyway, that was a nice quick little battle we had here. So it was 54 to 93, so very one-sided. Thanatos got 2,672 kills. Milwaukee got 1,662. Rob Goblin got 1,897. And Mr. Meany got 897. Renadin Nobles getting 196 casualties. We're giving 196 casualties. Black Bolts 105. Rudar Swordsman 103. Renadin Pikemen 328. 199 go to Dunman Pikemen and 387 as well. 114 goes to some Rudar Axemen. Trollshaw Axe Throwers getting a very good kill count of 165. Dunman Hunters at 230. And Rudar Marksmen 226, that one includes the general, and some more troll hunters getting 174 kills. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you on the next one. Stay safe and stuff. Bye!